Welcome guys to another trading episode where I'm gonna break down the best pairs of the week. I'm gonna be interested in this next coming week. Let's go on the chart. The best pair of the week is now we're gonna start in on GBPCAD. This is the best pair of the week. GBPCAD, you are looking for buys because we are at support level and we have this inverse head and shoulders pattern, and the market structure in the daily is bullish. First time frame is bullish. Now we are in this trade already from last week, and I'm gonna be still interested for buying this pair in next coming week and this coming week starting tomorrow. No, and can you see how the market create left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and I totally believe this market will gonna continue buying and break this zone and retest and continue buying until we hit our TP. And the next pair is USD. You remember, if you go in data frame, remember USD, how very looking sells on this pair, because we have this strong head and shoulders pattern formed right here. Market break, retest, and back to this above this area, and break again. I told you last week this market is gonna break this zone, but we missed this series because we don't have good reaction at this area. Interest me, and I said I'm not interested to take this series because at that time I was not have good confirmation to take this series, and now we're back to this area of interest where we have this long strong bullish candle that closed under this area of interest, and that is good for us. And this candle rejecting this EMA, rejected this psychological level, and if you go in first time frame, we are back to retest this strong head and shoulders pattern. And what I'm waiting here, I'm waiting the market to give us something like double top to be interested in sales on AUDUSD. Can you see, if you look in the past, whenever the market creates double top, we are selling. Market create double top, we break, retest, we're selling. That's exactly what we are going to be waiting from here. We are waiting double top here, retest, and we're selling. And if we get the interest signal, that's what we're gonna be waiting on USD. This is my second pair of the week. The third pair is USDCHF. USDCHF, if you go in delta frame, can you see the market have been ranging from a long time? Market is struggling to break above or below to this zone, and finally break, bro. Can you see how this beautiful candle, bearish candle, engulfing all these candlesticks? And what I'm be waiting in 4 hours time frame, I'll be waiting the market to come back to feel this imbalance right here, to retest this head and shoulders pattern forms right here, retest this EMA, retest this psychological level, and give a shift structure and give me interest signal and reverse pattern, and be interested to sell on USDCHF. That is it. Euro GBP. Euro GBP in data frame is very looking bearish, but weekly is bullish, 4 hours time frame is bullish, and we have inverse head and shoulders pattern in 4 hours time frame right here at the chart in front of your eyes right here. Can you see how the market is trying to creating this left shoulder, head, right shoulder? We break, we retest, we rejecting this EMA, and what I'm waiting here is the market to come back, we reject this zone again, as the Monday candle is creating a week, or retesting this zone, and they be looking for buys in York section or Tuesday on the Euro GBP. Because if the data frame is bearish, does mean this market is not gonna buy. It's not gonna buy. It's gonna buy if this head and shoulders pattern is respected, because this inverse head and shoulders pattern that told us the market is not gonna be in selling mode, is gonna shift from one trend to the another trend. It's gonna shift from bearish trend to the bullish trend. That's why we understand this language of candlesticks. We understand this chart pattern. Now we are looking for buys on the Euro GBP, you know. But let's wait in the market to come back at this area and rejecting this zone, and we're looking for interest signals, and we get buys on Euro GBP. That's why we're buying. And if you go in the weekly time frame, can you see how the market is rejecting this strongest support and resistance ever? This zone right here, this zone. Can you see how the market is rejecting this area? And we have this tweezer button at this area of interest. If you switch in line chart, can you see how the market back to retest this zone and you get buys? And whenever we are above this zone, we are doing what? We are buying, above buying, no, above buying. And now we are backing above on this area of interest, and I'm gonna waiting for buys on Euro GBP. Let's see how the next week is gonna end. Next pair is gonna be Euro AUD. Can you see how Euro AUD is currently creating a new recent higher high at a recent price action right here? We are in weekly time frame. Now, if you go in that time frame, I told you this market was already creating this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We break, wait, retest, and we'll be interested from buys. I told you this from last week, and now it's currently happening now. The market is come back to it. This zone, and we look for confirmation to buy if the market gives us a bullish signals to buy this Euro AUD. Let's see. Last pair of the week is NZD CAD. If you go in the time frame, can you see how the market is very ranging, but finally we break this zone right here with beautiful bearish candle engulfing like three candles, and we create the evening star formation at this area of interest. We are in weekly time frame, and weekly time frame is very looking bearish. We are creating this beautiful head and shoulders pattern. If you switch in line chart, can you see how the market is creating this left shoulder, head, right shoulder before we retest this zone? We back, we break again. And now if you go in the 4 hours time frame, what I'm waiting here is to wait the market to come back to retest this head and shoulders pattern formed in 4 hours time frame. And now I'm waiting the market to come back a little bit until reach this zone. I'll be looking for like a reversal pattern or chart pattern like bullish, bearish engulfings, double top, head and shoulders pattern, and to look if I'm gonna take this series on Euro on NZD CAD. And I'm very confident if we sell from this zone, the market will be continuing break this recent support and continue selling for at least to reach at this zone right here. And this is our last pair of the week. Now let's put our hand on desk and wait the market to react, and we understand the market. We're gonna be patient and we wait our confirmation, we wait our trading ideas to give us opportunity, no lashing, and wait the market, you know. So God bless you. This is AlexForex signing out. Was on the microphone. See you. God bless you.